Vanni, you guaranteed a win last week.
Yeah.
And, well, it happened. Your thoughts on the game?
I delivered. No. uh, for some part, it's a movie that we already seen, like having a lot of chances and not scoring all the chances that we had. I want to rewatch. I think we went a little bit in I don't want to say confusion, but okay. When they started playing, boom, this long ball in beyond the line and using our weapon against us. And we had 10 minutes of that I didn't like very much. Basically, after scoring the third goal, until they scored until they had a big chance to score the 3-3, basically. Then, so we decided to have an approach a little bit more cautious in the last 15, 20 minutes. We put Matthias, we made we play with 3 center backs, and to be honest, they the only it was much better. So yeah, we actually had the chance to score the fourth goal a couple of times, and we didn't do it. So I think it's a very well-deserved victory. That's what we needed. So we did the record too, I think, with the minutes. Yep. So that's what more. Yeah.
Your thoughts on how your team responded after both of Minnesota's goals?
After the first goal, after the 1-1, it was a little bit fortuitous. Like I think Yohei could have claimed that ball, and then also we've been unlucky. I think at the end is an own goal, and but after that we did very well. We did 20 minutes. 15, I don't know how many minutes were remaining before the end of the first half. We could have scored like 3 goals. So, and I think in between minute 30 and minute 60, it's like in Italy we say calcio champagne. It means that playing like top performance. So yeah, they would say, yeah, we scored. No, we deserve to win.
Coach, we saw that Brian White got 2 goals, but on the second one got a little injury. Any update on how Brian's doing right now?
He has a contusion on the quad. That can mean, first of all, it's a good thing in the sense that nothing is quote unquote broken, but a contusion on the quad can be very annoying because, of course, it's painful. So I think it will be a day to day. I think it's gonna be extremely hard to think about. It's going to be traveling to Toronto because of this, but we will see.
And you talked a little bit about conceding the first goal, but after just breaking the record, 2 goals conceded, what do you think went wrong on those 2 goals?
Well, in the first goal, it's again, they tried every time to overload our goalkeeper with their tall players, and our goalkeeper made 4 or 5 claim of the ball that we won. And in that time, it was a little late, probably, and we've been a little bit also unlucky, I would say, because we were there with 2-3 players, and we haven't been able to kick the ball away. The second goal, to be honest, I want to rewatch it. I think it's because we didn't press very well on the left side. The ball goes on the right side. I don't want to say. Probably Julian was too high. He needs to sleep in the same, because he needs to sleep in the same line as Andres when the ball is on the left side. And Ranko and Tristan, they follow the man instead of staying in position. The ball went there, and then they scored. But again, I think the problem was that at some point they went very direct, and we were a little probably tired. Also because I think in the first half we were too excited. We didn't manage the game like we managed in the previous game, like keeping the possession more. We wanted to go at them every time, and that brought us a lot of chances. But also, it's a huge amount of energy, and you could see that at the end probably we weren't brilliant like we normally are. Fantastic game. I think like every time that he was running in behind, every time that we had the ball, it was a chance because of him. Even the time like running like the big chance that we have with Pedro, it's because he's attacking the space and St. Clair needs to get out, and then we cross, and then there's a ball. He was very good scoring the goal. They St. Clair made like the save of the year probably against England today, and so yeah, I think he showed everyone that he's a very important player for this team.
Coach, it's a good problem for you to have in terms of strikers, but how tough is it to keep Simon out of the lineup because he just scores goals?
Yeah, but it's not tough because I think that Simon is an extremely good weapon, especially when the game goes forward, and sometimes even when starting the game. So yeah, it's a good thing to do. Like we had Daber and Sergio also on the bench today. So yeah, guys, again, I'm saying it this like I'm a broken record. This year is gonna be special because we have a very good team.
Coach, you talked in your availability about trusting the process. Do you think today was a vindication of that?
Yeah, I think so. Even though I think we should have scored even more goals. Like we have three chances, like the one that St. Clair made a great save, the one that Pedro had in out, and the one that Pedro at the end to score the full goal that 4-2 that is open net and they save with the player. So yes, I think that we responded very well, finalizing some of the chances. I think the 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 challenge is to finalize it even more. And then the other challenge, I would say that the only time that we were quote unquote comfortably up, it was against Montreal. There were 10 men and the game was already done. It was the first time that we were up against a team that he wants. I needs to probably. It's a little bit of the fact that again we are very good, but we are growing a lot. We've never been a team who has to manage a lot of leads, and we need to be better in that. We need to, okay, we scored. No, now, boom, let's keep our business intact. Let's keep the ball a little and go on.
3 goals today, first time since against a team other than Montreal, you scored more than 1 goal. Is it down to the formation tweak that you had, putting 2 guys up front, 1 back? Or how do you explain this outburst?
I would say, don't think so, because the formation trick was when we had the ball and we scored 2 out of 3 goals in transition when we were actually defending with the 2 10s and the 9. So I think it was because we were a broken record with Brian. You're gonna score if you keep having the chances. You're gonna score, and today scored 2 goals, and so that's the thing. We need to keep, as you guys said before, trusting the process, playing well, and improving the thing that we have to improve. Today, at least we finalized at least 50% of the big chances. I don't want to say 50% of the chances because we had more, but of course, when we shoot from distance and there's a save, or it's okay. It happens to every team. But so I think it's a huge step forward on what we did before.
Last one for me, just what will the lineup look like midweek against York?
A little different for sure, because first of all we need to. That's the reason why today we didn't start any Canadian, because I didn't want to risk that someone had something and they couldn't play. We want to field a very strong team against York. We know that in the cup, when you play away, when you play a BC place, it's different against a CPL team. But when you go to their turf, it's a battle every single time. We knew last year when we went to Calgary, it was very difficult to win the game. So that's the thing that I said, hey, congrats guys, but Wednesday we have a very, very, very important game because everyone remember how magic was the final last year. And in order to arrive at that height, we need to start making the first step beating York. So we'll go there with some rotation for sure, but don't expect like 11 change.
Just speaking of the cup, obviously, it's tough to play away in the cup. Last year, your one away game with the penalties. So, are you looking forward to that challenge?
Yeah, it's a big challenge first of all because we have to do a cross country flight, 5 hours, and then play there, and then again. York is a good team, and on the other fact is that I think the situation that unfortunately they are, I think is going to give them an extra motivation to play against an MLS team and to try to make something special even from difficult situation that like they have. To be honest, and last year when we played here the semifinal against them, they were extremely organized defensively. So I think it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be really hard. Of course, I think we're going to have more the ball than them, and we're going to probably be on the front foot more than them. But I don't think it's going to be really easy. We need to be very, very careful because in this game, everything can go on the wrong side, and then it's going to be a disaster. So it's better not.
One more thing about today's game. Comparing it to the team that was presented to you with Colorado, it was a much different team that came out to you with Minnesota. Rather than sitting back and letting you take the
Yeah.
lead to them, they really tried to attack you right from the forefront. Were you expecting that from Minnesota and kind of what you saw from them?
Yeah. We know that they like to do with the two striker, and what we did very well, I think, especially in the first half, was I asked the fullback to be much wider today, and it was very good to, having back Alessandro in the midfield. Maybe we lose a little bit of that sprint of the 1v1 that we have with Ali, but we have more ball playing, and then we need the fullback to be a little bit more attacking the space. I think Javane and Luis in the first half, they did very well, and so yeah, that's what we expected. We expected that they come and attack en masse, leaving only two defenders when they have the ball. That's the reason I'm very happy that we scored that first goal. It was a little bit Whitecaps 2021. If you remember when we beat them here 2-1, a very important game to go to the Brian scored a goal that almost identical of the one that he scored today. So yeah, really happy.